So we do.
Good morning, YouTube family. Welcome back to my channel. Happy Valentine's Day. Today's actually February 14th, Love Day. So I wish you guys all a happy Valentine's Day. I hope you guys receive all the love and go out with your partners. And if you don't have a partner, love yourself even more on this day. Everyone deserves to be loved. If you have friends, go out with your friends. Just enjoy the day. It is beautiful to have love, to experience love, whether that's from friendships, whether that's from a relationship, whether that's from your parents, whatever the situation is. Happy Valentine's Day. I actually did not have any plans for today, but we found out yesterday that Hassan's team was going to let him have a few days off. So it was like, I was kind of debating whether he should come home or not. He was also debating, and he decided to come home. So he's on the way home. Thank God, because one, I need some nights to sleep, but also I'm just excited to see my man. I haven't seen my man in 6 weeks. Everybody wants to date an athlete, but they don't know what goes on behind the scenes. This is a real hard thing to do when you got kids, and also when your partner is overseas. Obviously, if he was in the States, it would be a totally different situation, even though they do travel and stuff. But being that he's overseas, and Europe can be so, I don't know, it's sometimes it's nice to go, sometimes it's some countries are so whack. But we also just had the baby, so it's just a lot of things going on. So I am excited to see my man. So we had to have him book a flight literally yesterday for today. So he's on the plane right now, and I'm just trying to look good for my man today, because I want him to see me and not look like a poodle, bags under my eyes. So I just want him to see me look good today. So I'm gonna go get my hair done. But before I go get my hair done, I feel like a bad mom, because I dropped Sahan off at school this morning, and I seen that all the kids were wearing red, pink, and I didn't put him in any red or pink because, one, he didn't have anything that I felt is cute to wear for Valentine's Day, but also it's just I didn't think that everyone was really gonna abide by the red and pink dress code. It's my first time being a school mom, so I felt like a bad mom. So I'm here charging the car, but while I was charging the car, I went to Walmart right there, and I got him a pink sweater. So I'm gonna go drop this off before I go do my hair, because I don't want my baby being the only one that's missing out on Valentine's Day dress code, because we have to have my baby looking good. So he's gonna have a pink sweater on, and then they're gonna have a party after the day is over. So at 3:30, it's 10 a.m. right now. So, well, it's 9:30 a.m. right now. So he got time to wear his pink all day. So I'm gonna drop that off. Hopefully they let me in and they put on his sweater, or I'll put it on, whatever the situation is. Cause I just felt like a bad mom. So I don't know. It's just the mom guilt. I didn't want my baby being the only one. If you know, you know. And then I also got him, he's into T-Rexes, so I got him some heart-shaped T-Rex for Valentine's Day. I'm gonna get him balloons, and I also bought him chocolates. So it says, "You're T-Rexcellent." I got the baby one too. The baby cannot miss out. It says, "You're fire." So these are my little gifts to them, and I got Sahan a little chocolate, because I said that I was gonna get him chocolate for Valentine's Day, even though I don't want him to eat chocolate. So I got him ones that aren't really tasty, so hopefully he doesn't enjoy them, but you know. And then I'm gonna add balloons to it, so that when he comes home from school, he can have his snacks, teddies, chocolates, and then his dad is coming home. He gonna have a great day. So that mom guilt is gonna go away later on. Once I drop off his sweater, I'm gonna feel a little bit better. Also made plans for tomorrow. Since today it was gonna be like too much. He's coming home. He wants to see his kids. He hasn't seen us in 6 weeks. I was like, okay, let's go out to eat tomorrow. So you guys already know I got my makeup appointment set up for tomorrow. After I loved the makeup she did 2 weeks ago, I made another hair appointment for tomorrow. So we're going to a nice restaurant slash lounge. I'm excited for that. I'm just excited to spend a few days with my man. Like, it'd be so hard to be alone, but it'd be so hard to also do long distance. I think being with the kids kind of, it distracts me, so I don't have to worry about it too much. Like, it's kind of like I'm so distracted with the kids that I don't really think about that I'm alone. But it's nice to have him come home, so I'm excited for him, for us. And it's a love weekend, so I'm gonna give him some love, give my kids some love, and we're gonna enjoy the time. I'm definitely gonna go out and have my little, what is it called? Oh my god, I haven't drank in so long that I forgot the name. My little lemon drops. So that's exciting. Sohan, look. It's for you, Papa.
Hi.
I got you a T-Rex. Happy Valentine's Day. You like it? That's for baby brother.
Huh?
That's for baby brother.
Baby?
Yes. Sohan.
Hi, baby. You? What are you doing? Get over here. Get over here. Get over here. Oh, get over here. Get over here. What you doing? What you doing? Hi, handsome. You thought I was gonna come get you? It's Dad. Give me a hug.
Yes, you can.
Give me a hug first.
You can.
Give me a hug. Give me a kiss. Get out of here. Let me
Oh my God, look at that bumper. Would have had no chance back in the day when I was on a come up. These days, all the pretty teens wonder. Yeah, no drummer, you know I got.
Having a little heel malfunction. So we just came back from Sahan's school. We went to a school conference for the first time.
Went pretty well.
Yeah, they said he was doing pretty good. The sun's like in my face. Ah. Let me put this back up. They said he was doing pretty well. He knows pretty much all his ABCs, his numbers, colors, whatever the case is. So we're gonna start potty training.
I don't know how that's gonna go, but I feel like it should go pretty well as long as we stay consistent. But
yeah,
he's pretty smart, and the teacher was saying that he's pretty tall, to kind of too big to be on a changing table.
Yeah, he's too big to be on their changing table, so they're like, okay, we kind of gotta start potty training, which is good because he needs to learn anyways.
Mm-hmm.
But so this is the thing, so they do it by doing pull-ups, but I heard that if you just take your kids to the bathroom every 30 minutes and leave them like with nothing on, that they learn like in 3 to 4 days, but that the pull-ups kind of like confuse the kid because it's almost like a diaper and it takes them longer to learn. So like, what do you think? Which way should we do it?
I think it's just gonna be the consistency. I mean, and then it's gonna depend on him if he works with us. Like sometimes he'll be excited about it. I really like what she said about trying to get rewards.
Yeah, giving rewards.
Yeah, giving rewards. I think if we give him some rewards, I think he'll be all for it. Maybe he likes stickers, so maybe have to get some stickers or like some the water tattoo, something that he will feel like will make him want to go use the bathroom. Yeah, and then also he only flushes the toilet if he uses the bathroom. So I think he picks up on things pretty well. So I think he'd be okay.
Yeah, me too. I don't think it'll take months. Like she said, like some kids takes months. I don't think it'll take months. I will update you guys in a few weeks to see how his potty training is going. I'm gonna aim to start on like Monday. So that's one thing. But how has it been, you being home, babe?
It's been good. I feel like the time is unbelievable. It's like when I'm there, the time goes by so slow. Like every day is like, oh, it's only 11. Oh, it's only 12. Now that I'm here, it's like you wake up, it's 1 o'clock. And then it's like 4, 7. You know what I'm saying? So the days go by so much faster.
Yeah.
It's like I feel like I just got here, and then the next day, literally,
you gotta leave.
You gotta leave like the next day. So
yeah, we have the baby crying in the back. Yeah, just trying to like enjoy the time, but it's also going by so fast.
Are you gonna get my son?
With a small intermission. 1 second. Okay, so we're back after our little intermission, and I have a few questions for you, considering that this is our Valentine's Day vlog.
This is the So Long Around podcast.
Maybe we should do
episode
1.
Episode 1. This could be episode 1. This could be something that continues going on. So.
Well, if you guys like this little segment in my vlog, let us know and we'll do a vlog.
I think personally we'll probably keep going with it because this could be something that we can like continue to, I don't want to say vent, but like tell our experiences, what we're going through, what's happening, as far as like everything, just the babies, success, careers.
Yeah. Kind of like tell life in a podcast form and not a vlog form.
Right. Like
okay.
That.
So, I have some questions for you.
Let's go. Are we both giving answers, or you're going to give answers after I give answers? Like you're going to say what you think after I say what I think? Or is this just an interview?
I was just gonna interview you.
Oh man, so alright, so this is about me, alright. Let me sit up. Let me get right.
Okay.
Alright, let's get it.
So these are like general questions right now. So do you think soulmates are real or is love a choice?
Ooh. I do believe that there is someone for everybody. But I believe I do believe you do have to choose love, even if you have a soulmate. It doesn't mean that you're gonna forever be with that person. Because I feel like you can have somebody that's your soulmate, but the thing cannot work out. You know what I'm saying? It could be something that just don't work out.
Like if it doesn't work out,
wrong
even
time.
though you,
Or just you wasn't ready and you just missed it. Maybe that person was your soulmate, or that person is your soulmate and you just didn't, everybody. Even sometimes like the person that you feel like might not be the person that, I don't want to say that's not your first choice. I don't want to say that. Like the person that you don't think fits you best might fit you best.
yeah, without you realizing it at first.
Yeah, without you knowing, like they kind of like compliment you without you even thinking about it. Because everybody looks for like what's similar. Like, oh, this person likes this, so I like this. You know what I'm saying? I know. Oh yeah, we have like a lot of common interests.
But sometimes opposites attract.
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes opposites attract. So it's like sometimes how somebody is, and then somebody can be a totally different way. Like for me. I'm very affectionate. You're affectionate at times.
Yeah.
So then it's like you don't not give me affection, but it's like I'm more affectionate than you. So I'm more affectionate, even like with the kids. Like I'm more like.
Are you saying I'm not affectionate with the kids?
You're more just like.
I'm affectionate.
You are, but I'm not saying like you're not all together. Like me, I'm always kissing them. I'm always hugging them. I'm always swinging around and like, you know what I'm saying?
So do you think soulmates are real?
Yeah.
Or is love a choice?
I think so too.
Or is it both?
Yeah, I think there's definitely both, because you have to choose. You can't just be like, oh yeah, that's my soulmate, so we meant to be together. When it's love, you gotta like literally, you gotta choose love every day.
The second question, do you think people settle in relationships or does everyone have the one? Kind of answered it, but kind of.
Do people settle?
Do people settle or does everyone have the one?
No, I don't think everybody has the one. I think people definitely settle, maybe based off what they think is love in a moment, or what they want to be loved. Like some people might settle because they don't think that they will find a better love, or are scared of love. I don't know. But I definitely think people settle for sure. And maybe I think some people settle for comfortability. Like it's been a long time. I'm so comfortable with this person that I don't want to get comfortable with somebody else. Or I don't want to have to spend time with somebody else. So let me just stay in the situation. You know what I'm saying? More so. And you'll be like, yo, bro, what are you doing? Where you seen it? Like we've seen it so many times with like our aunts or moms or grandparents when they're in a situation that's like
It's just not meant.
they're not meant. Like, bro, what are y'all doing, bro? Y'all been, you know what I'm saying, with each other for 25, 30 years and been punching on each other, or
Whatever.
somebody cheating, or I don't know, just something going on that's crazy. And it's been 100 years and it just keeps going on. And you know that person won't leave because they're comfortable.
Is it better to marry for love or stability?
For love, for sure. For love, for sure. Because if you marry for stability, 9 times out of 10, the marriage not going to work because you're forcing it. How you going to go into a marriage on stability? Because you never know. Life is about hills and valleys. You might be stable, or you might have something going on. But like, say like, for example, Kanye West. He was a billionaire and they froze all his assets. Granted, he still probably like had friends and lived a good life, but to the person that you with, how does that look? Things that you once could buy or want, you know what I'm saying? You kind of got to go on a halt with the Birkins or Gucci bags or whatever it is.
I feel like mine kind of got it regardless.
You probably can. You probably get a lot of stuff for free when you have status, but at the same time, just an example. You're gonna have hills and valleys. Things are gonna happen in your relationship, and if you marry somebody off the stability of what they can do for you, is that really love in the first place? Is it really marriage in the first place? If you marry just somebody because I married him because he was the first stable man that I feel like I could get.
But isn't that how like arranged marriages work? It's for stability.
But is that really love? You kind of forced to love somebody, or forced to get to maybe try to love somebody or get to know somebody. Is that like we're not living in those times where dudes' fathers is like, yo, you have to be married. You're not in that. It's 9 times out of 10 you never really met nobody that had an arranged marriage, unless I'm saying now. You probably met them, and it's like something from their culture, as far as like maybe a distant family culture. You can go as far as like your mom, like, you know what I'm saying. There's some people, moms who got married because the grandmother or grandparents said to do so. That probably comes from a certain culture, but that don't mean that person stayed with that person. You know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10 the people that you do know that did that didn't stay with the person.
Yeah.
Because they really didn't love them.
Even if they tried to love them, it just didn't work.
Right.
Should couples post each other on social media, or does it not matter?
I feel like it is no clear answer. I feel like that depends on your relationship, because you got to do what works for you. Mm-hmm. Not everything works for everybody. There's some people who are married who don't got one picture of their wife or husband, and that works for them. But there's some people who have 100 million pictures, and that's what works for their business and their social media, their careers. That's what works for them, posting their husband and wife, and that's kind of how they make their money. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta really I feel like you gotta do what works for you. Yeah. And sometimes it's just good to, once in a while, just show off your partner, I guess. Like, just to, I don't know, it's just a feeling that you just have, like, when you like somebody or you love them, like, you really just, sometimes you want to just show them off to the world, but it's not a mandatory thing. You don't have to do that to show that you love somebody. So, quick second while I walk by.
How do you keep the spark alive in a long-term relationship?
I feel like keeping the spark alive means to like keep the love alive. Mm-hmm. Keep the spark of love alive, because it's like if you lose that love for that person, you kind of got nothing. Like, it's kind of like.
But how do we keep the love alive?
Oh, it's saying us.
Well, not us, just in general. Like, how do you keep that spark alive?
Yeah. I'm saying
like that.
You gotta keep the love. You gotta keep the love alive. You gotta really choose that person every day. You gotta wake up and choose that person. Know that person, what you love them for, and even if the person is changing or growing into something else or becomes something else, kind of like if that goes along with what you're trying to do in life, then it's like okay, it makes it easier for you to love them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, all right, this person grew into, like, for us, me and Solari got into a relationship. We were young, we were in college. And we had to go through a lot of different things to really be who we are right now. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I would say for sure both of our mindsets were more immature. We both weren't on the level of maturity that we are now, mentally, physically, all that. So it's like seeing the way that she is now from how she was, like, I loved her before, but seeing how she is now, it grows into what I am, like, pursuing right now, what I'm doing and who I am. So it helps me to love her more, because she's just grown. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's different if she grew in a way that it's like, oh, I can't. Like, I can't do that. Like, I don't want to deal with that. Like, this is not something I want to deal with. Like, she's growing maybe more on her own, but she's grown as a woman. For me to, like, just, the love to grow even more, that's what I should say. The love just grows even more, instead of it being, like, the opposite, because it could be the opposite. So it's like, you got to choose that every day. You know what I'm saying?
Who should pay on the first date?
Obviously the man.
That was a quick one.
Yeah, that's obviously the man should pay on the first date.
No further comments.
Yeah, no further. The man should pay.
This one's about me. What was your first impression of me?
In person or when I first seen you on like socials?
In person.
When I first seen you in person, I thought to myself, like, all right, she's beautiful. I was like, all right, but that's first things first. You got a flight, so I was looking at your fit for sure. And, you know, you got the sweatpants, the Travis Scott sweatpants with the ones, and the green jacket. I was like, okay, she matched up a little bit. The Nikes with the green jacket. I'm like, all right, we can do that. That's nice because I love, you know, fits. So she had that together. That was something else big for me.
This is my last question. If we met in high school, do you think we would have dated? We always talk about this.
Yeah, we do talk about this a lot. You're younger than me, so if we would have met in high school, you're younger than me. I don't know if I would have went for it. That's the only thing. Because in high school, I never went for girls that was younger than me. Never did that. I'm not saying like to date. Like to date, I never went for girls that was younger than me. But to be honest, if we were in high school and me and you was in the same grade, like me and you in the same grade, same school, or even the same area, yeah, for sure. I'd have known you for sure. I always told her I always told her I would have bagged her. If me and her grew up in the same area, in the same place, I would have bagged her for sure. For sure. I would have bagged her, or we would have been like just linking for a long period of time, and eventually we would have probably started dating or something. What do you think?
I would have bagged you.
I would have bagged you. She thinks she got game. You think you got game?
Maybe.
You think you got game?
I bagged you, right?
Man.
That is it, right? Do you have some questions?
Alright, so let me think of some questions first before we end it. What's your stance on supporting your partner through like hobbies that you feel like take up time? Like for me playing video games, like, you know, I love to play video games. That's my thing. I play video games. Like, you know, I want to do like Twitch and stuff like that as we go along and streaming and stuff like that. But like, what is your stance on that type of stuff? And like, for you can speak on it as far as vice versa, because girls do like, you know, videos, phone, watch baddies, or keeping up the Kardashians.
So hobbies that take up time.
Yeah, they take up time.
When I think of hobbies,
like
I think of like for me, like making my content. That's a hobby for me. For you, playing the video games. I think that if you can get good enough in your hobby to where you can monetize it and where you can like actually make a living out of it, or like try to make a living out of it, or try to just do something that will benefit all of us, I think it's always going to be a good hobby to pursue.
I'm saying in general. Like, what do you think about it in general?
In general, I mean, I'm not saying people can't play games or people can't create content. Like, I feel like everyone should have a hobby, because I feel like hobbies, it lets you pursue different creativity within you. And then when you pursue that creativity, you can become good at other things that you never even knew. But if you didn't pursue those certain hobbies, maybe you wouldn't have gotten good at those things that you're good at. Like making content. If I had never started filming myself, how would I know that I could edit? How would I know that I could Photoshop? Because now I can Photoshop like it's nothing. I think it's a good thing to have hobbies, and I think it's a good thing to keep people distracted from things that could be bad for them. Like, if you're not into hobbies, what are you into? If it's not just working a 9 to 5, like, what are you into? Maybe it's not something that will be good for you. Your one question? That's a good question.
Yeah, just, you know, that's what we do. You do get your content and stuff like that.
You play video games now. Do your Twitch and start making good money off it, and then
See, this is not what it's about. This isn't about money and monetizing. It's just about supporting. Do you think it's good to support?
Yes, I think it's good to support.
Yeah, okay.